Allows them to basically farm for the late game if their early roam stuff doesn't work out great.
Is that that's a PL ban
Yep.
on the side of Fnatic? Okay, so PL is out of the pool, so we have
both superstars in their own right, and Abed is the slow down. Yeah, if they can keep that Deuce from getting big. Oh, I bottom. The OD up, yeah, bottom lane, Eternal Envy being initiated on again. Burrow Striker, Maledict, that should be enough to pop him as he's low. The stick charges, it won't be enough to survive. Solo, Spirit Siphon, Universe, no, can't reach him.
Good amount of harass though, and in lane.
He's in trouble again on bottom. Heavy Malediction. Don't know if Pylite Eye can really help him here at all. In fact, he cannot. Enfeebled up Solo to try and remove that damage as the...
He's making the wraparound as well.
He's going to use the Centaur to tank up the creep, tank up the tower as they go in after Abed. Abed not really positioning himself perfectly to escape from this. Gets clamped. Centaur Stomp will connect. DJ Fissure needs to buy space with a double stun. Solo so low. Abed needs one more attack. The smoke! He was in range! So the smoke broke instantly. Solo won't survive. Pylite Eye is looking for more, but he won't get it. And then no one does take out
Abed. As they have no ward. Fnatic, they've got to be a little bit more careful about this.
Envy's being attacked once more. Pasha, Burrow Strike down on bottom lane. Maledict and the Paralyzing Cask won't bounce anywhere. But the damage Envy has taken once more is more than enough to tick him out. He's trying to get some kind of revenge onto Pasha, but one charges keep him alive, and they just leave Envy to dot.
Solo with the execute. Turns away, doesn't even have to look at his dirty deed as DJ.
Oh, that was so close to Pasha.
But does manage to get out, and so far they have done a very...
Under attack.
ES is just not really, like, you talk about no boots onto Eternal Envy. They might still be able to get this stun onto SK. He Burrow Striked away. Pylite Die is right behind him, but Solo starts his rotation. Maledict is up, Paralyzing Cask. It would have been a half-decent time. Would have bounced off to the range creep and back down again. But doesn't happen. Now Ramsey's... they really want to go on top. Universe roars out, going on the Death Prophet, who's already been sent back home. Roger dies quickly. They're looking for the bonus damage, but they know it won't be coming. That Solo's just itching cast on somebody.
The luck of the draw. They want no one right now to open up with the Astral. Where's the TPs right now from Fnatic?
Nothing's coming. Now VS is only just starting his TP. The shields will hold for a little bit. Eternal Envy, level 6, just watches his teammate die. Nothing more he can do as the tower will get pressured.
Dire's middle tower is under
Tempo creator on the side of Fnatic, because Envy's been set so far behind that he can't really rotate like he does. The universe shows like this, it alerts Virtus Pro to the fact that they can be very greedy.
Yep. Surprisingly enough, actually, Universe's TPM was, he tried to remain hidden, but he did it right underneath the Radiant Creep Wave. Roar up on top, Death Prophet needs some more life. 14 one charges will buy this time for Ramsey, but DJ slams it down and says, nope, thank you. They're expecting something. Okay, there's a lot of pings coming out on top of Universe. Underneath that Radiant Observe Ward, Burrow Strike and Exorcism from Ramses. They ensure this kill with Epicenter too. Meanwhile, Solo found Pylite Die hiding in the trees. The Fissure cancels at least the Death Ward, but 2 of the damage will help him. DJ trying to find that money. Starts his TP out. Where's the stuns? Nothing is in range. And Pasha, it's already too late. As into mid, they jump. Eternal Envy.
Another kill.
It doesn't matter what lane he goes into, it just seems to be a bad day for him. 0-4, half of the kills the VP have claimed.
0-4-0. I go for this mid one. Jay, really close to his Blink Dagger. This would be a massive pickup.
Yeah, Ramsey's gonna commit. Here comes your silence as well as Exorcism. Universe Roar to create space, but no one brings the reign of the Sanity's Eclipse. That TP extra is going to be cancelled, but here comes Pasha. Epicenter Burrow Strike, just a straggler. Universe, he just picked up the Shadow Blade. He wanted to fight, but never found the opening. Already committed the Roar beforehand with 2 heroes down with a gotten vision of something from the Radiant side. Either way, that ping came out from Solo. They know. Sentry wards it down. Vision from DJ, keeping Solo at bay. There's the Hadouken through the pit. Roshan down to 3.2k life right now. Beastmaster having a hard time. He's underneath the Sentry ward. That's why they put it down. Pasha with a follow-up Burrow Strike and the Echo Slam. DJ trying to help out, but it took almost no effect at all. Eternal Envy will fall. Abed turns on the Stone Gaze and Death Prophet. Fiend script up. They really committed for this, but it's worth it. Abed gets a double kill, both Ramses and Solo. Huge kills for them. The follow-up, Totem stunned by DJ. means that Fnatic are getting the upper hand. Maybe Pasha looks to turn it around, buy space for no one. The Fissure stun, oh, it buys a little bit of time, but it's just for Pile Die to come out the Abyss. They switch the Nightmare off. That's no one with 28 points of stolen intelligence.
Know that Universe there, but with no dust, has that Shadow Blade that he...
Radiant's bottom
Gone up, Solo, they found him, blink forward, Maledict's done. Oh, okay, no waiting at all, but he lives. No, he doesn't. Maledict got him.
My thrift reward.
Arced up here. Doesn't want to quite go for the ward deny yet.
Yeah, they have to. Observe what's there. No one's back to the front lines. Blink and Hurricane Pike forward. Eternal Envy wants to fight him. There's the quick stun, but the orb attacks. Solo gonna be there too. Needs to hit that paralyzing cast just so no one can close the distance. He can blink in front of Eternal Envy. It's almost like watching Envy killing off everyone else back when he was playing the Clinks with the blink dagger. There's just nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. And Envy's down once more. That's now his 6th death of the game. This is not a happy place for him. So much experience and money for Abed. Good top lane. Trouble for Pile Die. So, no real way to survive this. Got a couple of one charges, but I think he understands he's dead and no one. Just for the easy slide.
It's the right idea. There's not anything really for them to do aside from wait for the next Roshan. Pile Die gonna just blink forward.
Wow, they just go after him. They're bringing in the extra creeps and Pasha brings in the epicenter. Oh, Pile Die. Not where Eternal Envy might be in trouble as well. He's only got a BKB. His movement speed is pretty poor. So they'll make a break for the tree line. No one finds DJ in the trees while the Burrow Strike controls up Eternal Envy. Medusa has joined this fight, but DJ just getting wrecked by no one. Support is there. They drop the hammer and Universe getting burnt down. 3 heroes on the sideline.
And that was very confusing from Fnatic. Pile Die just walks up very confidently, runs into a bunch of heroes, and the rest of Fnatic aren't really prepared for that die with him, thinking that maybe there's a fight to be found, but VP are so strong at this point. That's an Acceptor on your Chen, your deep.
And now they won't. Fnatic try and push down the mid. Everyone here from VP has arrived. And they need their stun. The swap. Oh no!
They need to get out full retreat mode.
Oh, run away, run away, run away. Mistakes were made. Pile Die, he's turning. He's going for the Fiend's Grip. Pasha is now freed. Abed, I'm not quite certain if he's trying to farm Ancients or farm up heroes, but now Eternal Envy, Maledict on him once more, and you've got Ramsey just jumping in with that fresh BKB of his, going to work with the ultimate. Pile Die is being brought down by 3 other heroes at the same time. The Stone Gaze is triggered, but the Hand of God repairs almost all of the damage. The epicenter is there. Pasha can't close the distance onto Eternal Envy, and he will go down to the Exorcism eventually. Yes, he will fall. It looks like Abed will join him as well, and this is gone from bad to worse. Fnatic with 4 heroes.
Understand their mistake, but it feels too late to get out at that point. Not a whole lot that they could do in a game like this. This will be the second lane of Rax, almost guaranteed.
It could be 3 as well. And as you jump in already, Blink Yule Scepter is allowing no one. He's got 60 stolen intelligence right now. They dust and kill the Beastmaster, and that is the game. Eternal Envy taps out with GG. 30 minutes is how long this game took. VP in control the entire way.
There was very little slip-up point for them. And that was not the kind of game that we expected out of.
This could be a Brood game.
Oh.
There's also a laning issue with Fnatic. Where are things going?
Yeah.
His first rotation. He was up here for quite some time. Is not going to succeed. DJ just continues to wait in the trees.
Actually, I thought you'd find it more satisfying to... Okay, does he toss him back? Yeah, straight in underneath Abed. The Burrow Strike is there from Roger to ensure there is enough time for the TP out. But Universe, he's arrived so quick with that haste rune. Killing off Roger.
But nice rotation from Universe. DP only going to lose their Sand King, so not the worst thing in the world for them, but...
I think DJ wants to go again. Yeah. Wrapping around the back of Solo, he's in a good position to get the toss off. All he needs to do is just close the distance, but no! Solo goes up, Universe goes down as he ends up tying. Eternal Envy just backs off from Pasha and Ramses.
Farm some skeletons as Envy thought he considered.
Oh. Here goes your toss once more. Pick him up, throw him back. Solo's going to go for the defensive Shadow Word. DK is on the way, so is Roger, but he's too far away to land the double stun. Solo into the trees, the tree toss is there. Solo will... His boots build. Second he got time lapse, was always diving underneath towers. doesn't care about expending abilities if the end result is going to be a kill.
At the same time, if you're wondering why he hasn't leveled the ulti, it's because if he gets in a really bad situation, you don't want to have to just waste it.
He just leveled it. Pilot Eyes coming in from the side, tried to Nightmare onto Solo. Ramsey's really slowed up. They're going to upheaval to make this a little bit more difficult. The Nightmare allows for a repositioner, Hellfire Blast in 1 second time. Envy, who's he focused on? He still wants Ramsey's, but he'll have to settle for Solo. Not what he wanted to have happen, but Solo with the extra crit means Fnatic have enough damage to find the kill.
What they'll do is they'll rotate down with a bunch of heroes. And
I like how you say, can't play aggressively, as that Envy walks in behind the towers looking for a kill. Roger's low too. Envy, Burrow striked up. He wasn't ready for this one. Roger Sandstorm is going to kill off EE. The one charges, 25 HP. The Chakram's just off target. Oh, he's going to miss again. Envy will die. He will not survive in the trees. No way that is happening. While Viper on the top lane, they need the damage to kill off Pasha through that Dragon Blood. It is possible. He ticks back at base.
Healed, but was more than willing to go for that dive, and kind of think that's worth it. They killed the gyrocopter to get XP.
You did just give like a double kill over to a Timbersaw, a kill over to the Timbersaw, however. He's now at 4-point-ish, like 2k-ish net worth. So no one's becoming very, very powerful. With Roger getting that stun, Timber Chain through with the Chakram, Pylai die, Roger Sandstorm will secure the kill without a single point in it.
Opting not to go for it at all as...
Go on, DJ. Walking past, tossing him around. Gets hit by one of the cooldowns. The second Rocket Barrage should be enough to kill DJ. In fact, it will be. The Lord with a Hood of Defiance already completed. I am uncertain they can achieve this kill, but they'll give it a shot anyway. Ramses runs forward. The Pit of Malice is quite nice for a stun, but okay, they have enough damage. Combining with the Epicenter, Universe will fall.
That kind of play. Abed though. The response from Fnatic is to send Abed up here, is up at top DJ, and get gone on.
They just started with Dragon Form into Tail Stun, and DJ cannot escape from this one with the Dragon Form being committed.
Inclination and try to defend this one is Roger still set up.
They're looking towards mid. They want to gank up mid. Abed, the rock will drop. The Chakram is down, so Abed can't walk out of this one. Combining it with the upheaval, it's so much slow. Support is here from Ramses as Timbersaw being scripted up. He will not be broken free in time. But Gyrocopter wants to keep going for this fight. Into Pylai Die, the Observe Ward reveals the fact that no one else is behind him still with the Feather Bonds combining up. Pylai Die will die under the tower. Not much more DJ can do about it. The bottom tier 1 tower did go the way of Fnatic.
To the right side of their jungle, and it just limited all the movements that they could make.
Firestorm definitely is probably the best deterrent from this. Bottom lane, Epi sent a Burrow Strike onto Eternal Envy. The Epi did get off. Pasha's still nearby. Gonna look for the stun. Pilot Eye looking to help out Eternal Envy as he Fiend Script onto the SK. And then the stuns. You'll lose the Sand King. They want Envy. Is there another stun available? They don't have it. Just upheaval. And they'll have to settle for Pylai Die. Support for support.
That is well worth Fnatic.
As long as they can still deal with the Gyro as well as the Timber. But they've got things to work with. That's what they're working on bottom lane. Ramses, the cooldown's out, but he doesn't have the distance. Eternal Envy getting homing missile solo. Potentially could Fatal Bond, Shadow Word, and fight this out. But there's 13 one charges on Eternal Envy, so Solo, hey, you actually can't fight anything. You can die is what you can do. As Fnatic, 2 back-to-back kills on bottom lane. The top lane's being forced, so Abed...
Do like Envy's move though. He's trying to become a hunter. This is what he needed to do in the last game. This time around,
friends to make this hunt work. Like he's gonna find Ramses, hits him with a Hellfire Blast, and realize there's not much more to do. Instead, he's gonna come back towards mid, defend his teammate. Universe is bailing. The Dark Rift has been triggered. VP, happy. Dragon Tail stun. They want to back off. The Dragon Form has only got another 10 seconds left. And then they
for the top.
SK, Sandstorm, nice and quick. Burrow Strike up, gets himself up the hill, but the Firestorm is right in the middle of it. Still have on Virtus Pro. So for all the kills, for everything the Fnatic is catching up, and yes, they are definitely in front of the DK, Gyrocopter and the Timbersaw are still a force to be reckoned with, and they're going to try it. Timbersaw on bottom lane working against Pylai Die. They thought he was okay, but VP
as Ramses loads up the BKBs in his inventory.
They're looking to fight. They found Eternal Envy. The Observe Ward's there. Timber Chain through. Burrow Strike's perfect, and the Chakram positioning Virtus Pro get through it. Roger, the epicenter is out. Support took a while to get in, but Eternal Envy just can't do anything. He's dead before he can have his second breath. Now Universe wants to escape. Have they got the damage to get through before the Dark Rift completes? They do not.
A hero like this, it's Abed that's playing more of a true one position core, but they might just find Ramses here, and this is where the Shadow Blade might just pay off.
Under Shrine, however, if Ramses wants to stay there, Viper's on the way. Here comes Roger, the Burrow Strike, cancelling off the Fiend's Grip. Hides inside the Sandstorm, and Roger, Highlight Eye. There is little he can do to survive this one. He's got a homing missile on the way. He doesn't even survive that long.
You could see
Shadow Blade now on the take. Initiation onto DJ is so much easier. He's just waiting because support is on the arrival. Ramses right behind him. DJ nowhere to really escape this one. Burrow striked up, the homing missile, they just watch. Semi-bailed out of. This time around, Pasha walks in, he'll break the smoke, and he finds Abed. Abed right on the back lines. The Tiny can toss around Soul if he wants to, and they can kill him off, but no! Roger, the Burrow Strike keeping Envy and DJ out of the fight, allowing Ramses to get the high amount of damage off Eternal Envy, trying to walk away. Now the Ankh finally will pop. Solo's still the only casualty in this fight, but Raid King, holy Anna, he dies so quickly. Underlord just wants to take everybody home.
Copter being one of the worst heroes, very notorious at being poor at taking this Roshan, and Timbersaw, of course, deals no right click.
Pasha just broke the smoke on all of them in the mid-river.
That's
so
twice now.
Into Ramses. Here goes Roger once again. Just wants the Burrow Strike, so they've got the initiation. Pylai die going down so quickly. No real way to survive.
Pasha, he's on the hunt right now. He wants a stun.
And, well, they've got it in. They got the control. Universe, the Whirling Death making it difficult. The Rock is down. Fatal Bonds needs to follow up, able to do so. So now it's up to no one. Has to dish out the damage. Envy, he's going to take it right now for the entire team. Quite literally, he keeps sharing out the damage. And they're going for more. DJ, trouble in the mid lane. Ramses on him. And Abed, this TP will complete. Not enough damage there from no one to finish the job, but still a large amount north. Fnatic, they were preparing an attack. Eternal Envy's the only one left behind. Wait, he's got no TP scroll. His Invis comes off cooldown in just a second. There's no dust this time around on no one. Roger's on the way in. He does have the dust. They're trying to check where he is. There it is. The blink into the dust with the Burrow Strike. And they will kill Eternal Envy twice over, leaving his reincarnation on cooldown for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Rams, he did a half a second longer to actually connect on the Underlord.
Really nice of no one to check up there, and Envy. C9 comes to haunt him as caught without a TP.
DJ trying to start the run. The Sharkham's going to drag back in again, avalanching around the corner, and all no one has to do is keeping that Blink Dagger on cooldown. And he did a perfect job. It was only half a second before DJ was going to get it back off cooldown. The Sharkham connected.
Maybe he still gets out.
There's the Blink. He went to the side, and they're chasing him. He heads down south. DJ, avalanche, more space to be created. Needs another 7 seconds for Blink, and time. Life doesn't have either. Mid lane, Ramses is back at it. Highlight Eye is the next one.
Right now, I see two kind of like fairly large issues with Fnatic's lineup. Is they don't really have this scary high ground hero. Like, they're not worried about an Echo Slam this game. Fallback of just farming creeps, but I mean, he's playing a Viper.
Roger has the Gem of True Sight. He saw Eternal Envy trying to get aggressive, and Envy, with no one on his tail, knows that death is nigh. Again, they burn. DJ jumps in. The Avalanche will connect on both, but so will the Burrow Strike. Epicenter. Envy is gone. DJ will join him in the afterlife. Universe wants to pull him out, and DJ, well, into the trees. There's still going to be 2 heroes dead without buyback. Fnatic, Scepter build for him.
Not gonna pop his dragon form, walk uphill very confidently.
And that's why they see him. Roger even blinks into the middle of it. Down goes the Obs and Sentry.
Pasha taking a lot of damage, trying to get out of that Nether Toxin.
Ramsey just having a good old time, beating into that range Rax bit by bit. She starts to fall. The Crimson Guard's protecting it a little bit. It's only a matter of time. Tiny's back to the world of living, so they need that blink toss. They need to bring someone back into the tier 4 towers, but Ramses turns on the BKB and the flat cannon damage. Highlight even using Nightmare to try and dodge it. There's your toss back. They're going for no one. He's a huge kill if they can claim, and the Fiend's Grip held him there. And Abed I thought he would actually just go all out Glass Cannon, understanding that he's like the primary source of the damage for his team. TP will begin, Pasha Dragon Tail Stump will cancel it off. And, well, the good thing is he's got enough money for buyback. Tries to go for a Hurricane Plank, and no one just timber chains through him.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Let's see if we can find something or get something going.
It's so hard to do though when you don't know where the SK is with that Gem of Truth side. Like Envy almost walked on top of him.
Nice
toss, pulling in a very long way. No one can they kill him twice over. Lower these Bloodstone charges. It's difficult, but that's what the Spirit Vessel is for. Trying to slow down that regeneration on no one.
They're gonna have to commit the buyback.
Nice stun onto the Tiny, jumping in deep. Fatal Bonds connects all four of them together with the Burrow Strike. All that shared damage spilling through the Fnatic lineup, but now Arbet into the lines. No one ticking down fast, and they move their next target. Gem of True Sight lost by Roger. Pasha, he's still in pretty deep here. They want to go for more. Viper Strike just came back off cooldown here.
He's gonna all in commit for this.
Now he actually cannot disappear. They even take care of the racks. He just denied his own melee racks, looking for another target after Ramses. You have Solo slowing things down with the upheaval. They just can't reach him. They're trying to reach him, but they can't do.
Fnatic denying their own racks, even though nobody else from VP was going to commit for that.
I think it was the Corrosive Breath of the DK. That's what attacked it. And they're just like, well, it's gone anyway. Deny him what they can. Solo will die. But the saving, warding, observing. Smoke is up from Fnatic. They want to come in deep. Roshan's at 4.7k. Timber's just sitting there, building up reactive armor charges. Envy jumps in. It's a nice pip with the Viper Strike. But now, Epicenter from SK with the Burrow Strike. Eternal Envy will pop. As up goes Arbet to the high ground. Trying to battle from up here. They're at least able to lock down Roger, using Envy's death as an opening. But the rock is so good from Solo. And again, the Fatal Bonds. Fnatic, they're losing 2. They're losing 3. Eternal Envy is down. Arbet will follow, and this may even be the game right now. The base is already ripped apart, and only the Underlord survived.
It's gonna do as VP gonna start marching into bottom lane.
They're losing top lane range racks as well, and yeah, bottom lane will follow. Here's your buyback from Eternal Envy. His reincarnation just came back off cooldown, TPing to the front lines. Envy looking for the stun. I don't know if there really is much of a follow-up here because no one else can actually TP in. They go for the upheaval. They can't outwalk it with the call down too. They protect themselves with the Crimson Guard. But now University needs to do more and he can't do anything. Stunned up by the homing missile. Eternal Envy will stand his ground and fight. There's the buyback out from Universe. The reincarnation, Wraith King, he wants to jump forward, goes for the stun onto Solo. The problem is his tier 4 towers are currently under siege. The rest of his team can't come and join him or else they're going to lose more of their building. He doesn't have reincarnation. The pick can go down, but so does Envy. They move further forward. Universe, he's just going back to base. There is no jumping into the other side of the map this time around. It is Fnatic on full D.
2 heroes down their base. Starting to get ravaged.
In through the top lane. Someone has to break this smoke of deceit.
Oh, Ramses.
Either that, or you get that, you basically get the toss. You need Pasha. They trigger it. They pull him back in again. They want Pasha with the Fiend's Grip, a full committal. And they've got him. 82 seconds down.
Now I want to fight that as Pasha went in, but Ramses accidentally popped the BKB. Forced full retreat mode, even with the Aegis. Without the BKB on him, I don't... Blossom Heroes at bottom at the same time, too.
It's so hard to vote for someone by saying, hey man, stand still and then cast this ability in the area and just channel.
Yeah, but you can say that about most stuff in Dota.
You can. Hey Zeus, well done. You pressed R. Trouble on bottom lane. It's Solo being ganked up. You shouldn't have said anything. Woo! There's the Death Rock. He's jumping on the back of that raging skeleton. Is that what they're doing here? Pilot Eye pops out the other side. Here comes your blast. Lincoln's Pharisees, Lotus Orb, and Lincoln's protecting him out. And then the jump away. Fnatic can't get the initiation. Envy cops a lot of damage for this. Begins his TP and Roger. He's there once again, cancelling the TP out. Envy dropping low. Reincarnation will pop. Roger, not a healthy man, ticking out to the Viper Strike, but he won't go down the whole way. Now it's VP on the aggression. They move forward. Arbed to go down, and they go another Burrow Strike through. The chains just keep rolling. 2 heroes down for Fnatic. The buyback is there for Pylai Die, but there's no more tier 4 towers. They're all lost. The Rock is taking out bottom, and Fnatic will actually call it. GG, well played. Fnatic up through to the grand final of ESL One Katowice.
And that was a very dominant 2 games from them as they were so active around the map.